The provider is the data owner. In Snowflake, they create a share object, which acts as a digital gatekeeper for their data. This diagram shows how a central provider securely shares data with multiple consumers. Crucially, the provider retains total control over the data. Because Snowflake uses zero-copy architecture, no physical files are moved or duplicated. Instead, the provider grants access to specific tables, views, or functions. This ensures that the provider always maintains a single, reliable source of truth. By using the share object, the provider stays in control, ensuring data is only accessed by authorized consumers. Now let us look at the consumer. The consumer is the organization that wants to access the shared data to enrich their own internal analytics. In Snowflake, the consumer links directly to the share. They create what we call a database from share inside their own account. To the consumer, this data looks and behaves just like any other local database. However, they are querying the provider's storage in real time without moving a single byte of data. Key takeaways. The consumer simply connects to the share, builds a virtual database, and queries that data instantly. This zero-copy approach is what makes Snowflake data sharing so powerful and efficient. In Snowflake data sharing, the cost model is fair and simple. The provider pays for the storage of the shared data, while the consumer covers the compute costs generated when they query that data. Security is handled by Snowflake Horizon. It enforces policies like dynamic data masking and row-level security, ensuring that governance travels with the data wherever it goes. With row-level policies, even if the data is shared, users only see what they are authorized to view. Sensitive information like social security numbers is masked automatically. Remember, providers own the storage, consumers pay for the processing, and Snowflake Horizon keeps your sensitive data protected through automated governance policies. Collaborating with external partners often creates a dilemma. How do you share data for analysis without exposing sensitive information? Sharing raw files is risky. Data cleanrooms provide a solution, allowing parties to work together without ever seeing each other's raw, underlying records. In a clean room, providers and consumers connect in a restricted, secure environment. Policies enforce what can be queried, ensuring that raw data never leaves its secure perimeter. Using privacy-enhancing technologies, queries return only safe, aggregated results. This ensures that sensitive information is mathematically protected during the entire process. By restricting access to only the insights needed, organizations remain compliant with strict privacy regulations like GDPR and CCPA, while still unlocking powerful data collaboration. Traditionally, we only shared static tables of data, but today the world has shifted. We can now share intelligent AI models, allowing businesses to collaborate in entirely new ways using Snowflake Cortex. With Snowflake Cortex, a provider can share a pre-trained ML model right alongside a dataset. The model doesn't move. Instead, the consumer runs their analysis or inference directly within the provider's secure perimeter. This approach is incredibly powerful. It ensures the model stays secure in the provider's environment, while the consumer gets the insights they need. It's a massive step forward for collaborative, privacy-first AI. Collaborative AI allows for deeper insights, faster innovation, and safer data sharing across industries. Retail data is a goldmine for collaboration. Take point-of-sale data. It's widely considered the most valuable source for understanding consumer behavior. When retailers share this data with brands like PepsiCo, they aren't just sending files. They are building a collaborative product to optimize supply chains and inventory. Brands utilize these insights to adjust their production cycles. Brands like PepsiCo evolve, and their corporate imagery shows their long history of meeting consumer demand. The core of this partnership is privacy. The retailer retains full control, sharing data through a secure clean room so that raw, private data never leaves their secure perimeter. This collaboration turns raw, disconnected data into a high-value product that helps businesses grow together. The future of data management is the data mesh. Instead of pushing static files around, we create a decentralized architecture where data remains in its domain as a live asset. In a federated mesh, teams take ownership of their own data products. Snowflake sharing makes this possible by acting as the connective tissue, linking these domains securely without copying data. By eliminating the need to export and ship files, organizations achieve up to 90% faster time to value. Your data becomes a living asset, updated in real time. The big takeaway? Stop moving files. Snowflake sharing turns your data into a secure, live asset,